If you're looking for the cheapest coins in Madden 23, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable. And make sure to use code WOLF for 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, there is one thing in Madden 23 that not a lot of people have realized yet. And I've realized it early. So I use these empty formations a lot. And what I'm talking about is your tight end routes, man. They don't get enough love and credit for what they can do in this game against man defense. Now, before I show you, or before we even get into it, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, become members, all that good stuff, man. The $1.32. You want that competitive advantage, man? Check out the members area. What are you doing? Tight offset tight end, Y off trio week, $1.32. The new 4-6 defense with an unblockable edge blitz that's just insane. You see it in my gameplays. Crazy. But today we're going to be in the empty base flex. Pay attention to what I'm about to do. Now, let's come to our coaching. And let's go to our depth chart, all right? Because I'm going to show you guys my tight end. Okay, we have Ertz. He's 80 speed. 80 speed, son. Let's look at his route running. His short route running is 79, 76. So there are tight ends that are better, faster, probably have better route running than this guy. However, that does not matter, okay? Because what I'm going to show you is there's like a bonus these tight ends get against man defense, and it's from an empty formation. I want to say it's empty formations, but watch what I show you, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and just run any play. It doesn't matter. We can run a level switch if you want. And then let's just do cover one first so you guys can see. And this is something that I do religiously in my gameplays. I don't know if you've been noticing or paying attention, but what I love to use in Madden 23 are zig routes. I've never ran so many zig routes in my game, in my life. Madden 23 has really brought the zig out of me. You know what I mean? I never really used to run these unless I was running like the route combo that I use. However, a lot of people like to run man defense. So I run zigs all day. I put my tight end on a zig religiously. And then if I'm seeing that it's man defense, this is the setup I'm gonna run with, man. And you'll see why. We got double slants on the right side with the tight end on a zig route. Now, I do have enough time, even in a man blitz, I have time to get this play off. So what's gonna happen here is, for some odd reason, in these formations, no matter who's on, it could be linebacker, safety, does not matter. He's always going to cook the man defense, like 90% of the time. There are anomalies, right, where people do kind of stick with him. But for the most part, this guy in man defense is always money. If you know how, I think I've scored more touchdowns in Madden 23 with my tight end than I have with anybody else. If it ain't the run game, if I have to pass the ball, typically my tight end, if you watch my other gameplay where I was going against DDA, actually won me the game off this route, the 2-point conversion. And they just can't keep up with him. And now, I mind you, this is 79 route running, this is 80 speed, and he's still cooking man defense. It does not matter who's on him. He's still going to cook. Now, in the event that they do pick him up, right, and we can run slant, drag, doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. Just get these guys out of the way. In the event that they actually pick him up, we have inside leverage with our slants. So as we pay attention here, boom, well, they actually still get cooked. And then we go up the field. And I'm talking about mad yards to where you're going to scare your opponent not to be running mad defense a lot, especially when it sees these empty base flex. And then what typically happens is I'll keep cooking this defense over and over. He'll go into like cover 3 and cover 4, and then I start hitting with verticals. And bro, I'm telling you guys, if you just know what you're doing, it's over. I'm waiting for them to actually play the zig route. I mean, he's still open. My slants aren't, which tells me that the man defense is actually taking inside leverage on that play. If they take outside leverage, then my inside routes get open. Okay, so let's see. Boom. No, they still get cooked. And I'm still going to run this play. All right. Even if they press, he still cooks. You can press him on defense. He still cooks. Still gets cooked. I'm waiting on one where they actually play the outside leverage and they actually slow it down because they shift to the outside. Because there are anomalies. I'm telling you, there's plays in here that where they'll just automatically do it, but it's not happening. It's not happening. He's still getting wide open. I'm talking about yards, son. Now, as far as out routes go in man defense, I do not recommend smart route out routes. Okay, so if I put him on a smart route out route and then I do that, I don't know how he breaks to the out route, bro. Like, I can't vouch for that because the way man defense is. You see how no. You see, that's pick city. I don't want to waste my time doing that. And I know you don't want to waste your time doing that. So you start using your zig routes, man, on your tight ends. Boom. Cooking, son. Doesn't matter who's on them. And typically what happens is they're not making the proper personnel adjustments, and it's not defensive backs on them. They're going to get cooked more than, okay, there it is right there. Okay, look, you saw that right there? Let me show you what's happening. I got sacked because of the pass rush. But check this out, an instant replay, okay? You'll see that he did guard the outside. He jumped to the outside before you could throw the zig. So what does this tell me? Outside leverage. Now what does this tell me? These guys are going to be open, okay? Now what you want to do, if we want to run this full scale, we'll slant RB, we'll drag B, we'll slant Y like this, A on a zig, or you know what, streak Y, and then whatever you can do double streaks if you want. So if they play outside leverage, we can focus on the left side and have people by themselves everywhere on the field. Boom. This would be the setup like this. We have the one-on-ones, we go up the field, catch and run. So remember what I'm telling you. Using your left side receivers, you can actually run a zig that way, but like I said, you want the field empty for all situations. And then probably using Hopkins. I don't have Hopkins in there. Let's go ahead and take B. Let's drag B and run it this way. So if they do run outside leverage right there, then we know we have inside leverage. And we threw the ball away, which is an unfortunate situation. Now you can actually come to the empty saint, do the same damn thing. Okay. Zig, slant, slant, like this. Okay. Boom. Same thing. And I'm talking about when they have outside leverage, your slants and your in routes become open because they're playing outside leverage. So you know your inside routes are going to get open. It's just something you have to think of in your mind as you're playing this game. Other formations, I don't know. I think everything else kind of suffers from this, but you could still use it. Let's try not tray wide flex. Let's try doubles flex like this. I can't vouch for these because I only use the open formations, but we want to go ahead and swing RB around. We want to get everybody away. We want isolation on the right side. Okay, you see, it suffers. Do you see that? This is just like a empty formation setup because everything else can get pressed because it's doubles. I'm not saying an empty formation can't get pressed, but for the most part, you'll see that they're automatically pressing because of where he's aligned, and then it's harder for him to get open. So the trick is actually the empty formations like this, okay? Because they don't play him the same way. It's different. And I'm still gonna get set. Bro, block somebody. You know what? I wanna see what he's doing. I'm gonna come to instant replay and see what the hell this guy is doing, bro. Make my man smarter, man. What are y'all doing, EA? This guy don't play like this, bro. He don't play like that. He don't play like that, bro. He's gonna hold the block a little bit longer. Come on, EA. Can my man get a block? Can my man shine for a little bit? Because it's always just him. Even in my gameplays, it's this guy. Can he get some love, EA? Can you guys let him block somebody, please? Let my man get some shine, bro. I wanna be proud of him. So again, empty formations, why I love them, because they cook. The spread formations, anything else doesn't really cook the same way. So use this to your advantage, guys. All right, it's one of the most unstoppable routes in the game from your tight end. It's not used enough. I see gameplays, people struggling, losing. Bro, they could have threw the tight end route, especially in the end zone, because this stuff does work in the end zone too, in the red zone. Drop a like, man. Can my man get a block, bro? Come on, EA.